Update time on Microbot Medical. There's some news to get right into regarding this company. We can see that in the past week there was a big pop, then the stock price came right down. Why was there a big pop? Well, they secured funding, Series E. In this case, it was 2.73 million in proceeds for the company from this funding round. Why was this needed? Well, the company is bleeding cash from operations. This results in stock price going down slowly over time. They're just losing money right now. They're not selling anything to hospitals, becoming profitable. So that's why cash flow from operations is so negative. They still need to do the human trials and then have permission from FDA to sell, basically. Then we have cash flow from investments, basically neutral in this case. They're not making mergers and acquisitions here in recent time. So of course then cash flow from financing is what is needed. That's what they got in the past, and that's why stock price reacted so quickly, and it was extremely volatile in this case, as smaller capped companies tend to be. We see 16 million on market cap, 21 employees here according to the Explore More section on Google. Let's get right into the meat regarding the success or failure of this company. Basically, a stock, what is it? It's a piece of ownership in a company. It goes up if the company is successful and down if the company is doing terribly. In this case, it all rides on the success of endovascular robotics. I don't have training in medicine. I don't have education. I know nothing about this. I know that endo means either inside or outside. It's one of the two, not sure of which one. And then vascular refers to either veins or arteries or both. What I do know, however, is software development, automation. I worked a lot with that in the past and in my current role as well. And it's something that I strive to upskill myself regarding. And what I do know is that this is more likely to be successful if this type of surgery that they're trying to automate is the same surgery in every human. What do I mean with this? Well, if they're making, let's say, a cut on the vein and it's exactly the same cut on every surgery to fix this type of very common problem, and if the veins are looking exactly the same in every human, then there's less decision making going into this. Basically, think about a traffic light. That's automation as well. It's either red, green, or yellow, and cars drive based on the rule. So we're automating away having a person stand there with the red, green, or yellow sign, basically. Automation can be super easy. It can also be extremely hard if there's a lot of variables, a lot of different decisions that are needed. For example, if you go to the barber, the scalp is different, the hair swirls are different. There's a touch of creativity needed. And if there's a touch of creativity needed from the surgeon in this type of procedure, well, then it's going to be more difficult to automate away. What does that mean for shareholders? Well, as we see, stock price tends to decrease over time for this company as they continue to bleed cash, and the longer it takes to get commercial success, the less worth the shares will be in that time, as they're issuing new shares, for example here with the Series E, diluting current owners. So that's why the investment gets worth less and less for investors over time currently. However, if they were to become hugely successful, then there's a ton of money to be made. Very risky indeed. High potential reward, also a huge risk. I'm staying away from this company because I don't know anything about medicine. I don't know how likely this is to succeed, how easy it is to automate, no idea. I can give you the rules from software development. It's very straightforward, very basic, few variables, easy, shorter timeline, a ton of variables. That project takes many years. So that's something that we need to think about when we're trying to decide whether it's a good investment opportunity or not, and something that we need to take into consideration when we're doing our own research. All right. that's how I think around this investing opportunity. Hopefully you found it helpful, entertaining, and as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.